First, I want to repeat what Peter Nelson and also Oscar and Mr. Stern and Suleiman, everybody said also that it took a lot of people to put this fight together. You know, HBO, us, Golden Boy, of course the two camps. And, you know, it's a thing that I love to see, especially being part of the middleweight division for 12 or 13 years. So, you know, my DNA is all on that history, and the history is very important. I believe some of the fighters that understand it, and some will understand it later, but to be in a situation where you can put your own DNA, Amir Khan and Canelo in the middleweight division, that goes back, God knows when, how long. It's a really special thing. And so, you know, enjoy the fight, and you know, let's deal with this fight before we start talking about other fights, because if you're looking at something down the street, you can never see nothing in front of you that's happening, that's special. And so to be a part of this event, as Golden Boy set out to say, I might get tired of hearing it, but I'm not going to get tired of saying it. We want to pick the best and with the best. And Oscar fought the best in his career. God knows I fought the best and some in mine. So these two fighters wanted to fight, Amir Khan wanted to fight, and he came over, as they say, across the street to make it happen. You gotta respect that. And I know Canelo do, but I know Canelo has a goal of himself. And so enjoy the fight, and sit back and do what y'all do, whether we agree or disagree. We're gonna keep coming at y'all with the best fights. HBO's on board with it, the MGM, glad to be back home, Mr. Stern. Love the fruit basket you keep sending me over. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now to both camps. Before we introduce the fighters, I want to take this opportunity to introduce Team Khan. First up, he is the father and the manager to Amir Khan. Let me introduce to the podium, Shah Khan.
Thank you, Oscar. You know, all the hard work's done. You know, this was a dream for Amir to get there to the top, fight the big fights, and very disappointed getting up to here with Floyd and Manny, and you know, very, very happy that Canelo took the fight. You know, I mean, they put the fight to us. We didn't go looking for it, they put the fight to us, you know. And Amir said, yeah, I want that fight, you know. Obviously, we had a discussion about it, you know. We really worked hard towards it, and he's here now. All the hard work's done. Great training camp, great sparring, you know, and the way Amir looks now is incredible, you know. And I want to really thank all the media for coming out. Thank you. Without you guys, I don't think this fight would have got the promotion he has. And you know, the worldwide is looking into this fight now. You know, initially I think a lot of people were writing Amir off for saying, you know, this isn't the right fight. But I think everything's changing. This is exactly what happened in the Olympic Games. When Amir walked into that ring when he was a 17-year-old, his first fight, there was nobody there. Only few media guys. As the fights went on to the final, the media accreditations, they didn't have enough to give away because it was packed out. There were no seats available. And you know, this is what's happening here now. I reckon the history's been rewritten again. Amir's an underdog. Yes, you know, we all know that. But you know, he's going to prove everybody wrong out there. He's ready for it, you know, and it's the kind of fight he wants. And I really want to thank Richard for putting everything together here at MGM, T-Mobile. I'd like to thank Nevada Commission, great commission, always been fair with us, you know, for all fighters, not just with us, but with all fighters. I think they're the fairest in the US, I must admit, you know, and I think it's going to be great. I'd like to thank Oscar and all the team at Golden Boy. Monica's been great. I really appreciate all the help you guys have put together for us. And I'd like to thank Virgil. The training camp's gone really, really well. I think the best ever, to be honest with you. We've never had a smooth camp like this ever before. and it's been really, really well. And I'd like to thank Al in the background, you know, for putting us in the right direction with everything. And all the team Khan, I'd like to thank Robert, staying up late nights. Me and Robert, you know, we're working 2 o'clock in the morning in UK, talking to Oscar and his team, and we put this fight together. And it's here, it's done. Thank you. I think it's going to be a great fight on May 7th. You know, I'd like to thank Canelo again for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shah. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a man that needs no introduction. He is now considered one of the best trainers in the game today. He has a proven track record, and he, for some reason, does magic with every fighter that he trains. He has been doing a wonderful job with several fighters, including one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world today, Andre Ward. That is the trainer to Amir Khan, Virgil Hunter.
Glad to see everybody here once again. I want to give thanks to the MGM, Mr. Stern, of course, Peter Nelson, holding down the seat, Team Canelo, and also my team. It's an honor to really be beside Amir in this situation. A young man that's been through so much adversity in his career, been counted out, has been criticized for some supposed weaknesses and things like that. But here he is, willing to step up 2 weight classes and then some to prove that he got into this sport to leave a legacy, to prove that he got into this sport that he fears no one. And I learned that real early about him. I mean, most people who have gone through what he's gone through, they get kind of gun shy, but I was amazed the first time I ever saw him spar and the attitude that he had. Man, I didn't understand it, you know. Even through these situations, it seemed like you duck every time a punch comes at you, but he'll walk right into the face of adversity. So it's a pleasure for me to stand by him, his side, this week and Saturday night in the face of obvious danger from a great fighter, a young man who's made a big name for himself. So if he's going to be great, we hope to make him great by making him have to fight beyond what he's capable of Saturday night, and also vice versa. Hope it's going to be a great fight.
Now to the fighter. It really is a pleasure to be working once again with a young man who dares to be great. He not only comes from Bolton, Lancashire, England, but he's a proud human being who represents the good of the sport. He's a hard worker. He's not only an Olympic silver medalist, but here's a fighter who is a multiple weight world champion, always asking for the big fights and never getting them. Well, guess what? He's now here facing the best fighter, the top fighter in the sport today, and he's excited about it. He's ready for it. I mean, whoever thought that Leicester City, who was 5,000 to 1, win the UEFA Cup. Whoever thought that Muhammad Ali can knock out George Foreman, who people were, and I just talked to George Foreman, he mentioned people were praying that I didn't hurt Muhammad Ali. And we all saw what happened there. I mean, this is a fighter who is willing to fight the very best. And there's a reason why Floyd Mayweather didn't want to fight him. There's a reason why Manny Pacquiao didn't want to fight him. Because he possesses skills like no other. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you with a record that is incredible from Bolton, Lancashire, England. He comes in, yes, as the underdog, but he comes in as a huge favorite to many of us who know the sport, to many of us who have seen him fight. He has a record of 31-3 with 19 knockouts. The 2004 Olympic silver medalist, Amir Khan.
Hi everyone, just want to say a big thank you to all the media for attending, especially the UK media who have been great, who travel to all the fights, no matter where they are. I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions and Team Canelo for giving me this huge opportunity. My team, Team Khan, Khan Promotions, Al Heyman and Team Watson, they've done a great job as well with me. And my trainer, Virgil, has always been there for me on good days and bad days, in the gym. Always pushing me, motivating me, and making me train very hard. There does come some days where your body's tired, but Virgil always gets the best out of me. And come this fight on May 7th on Saturday, you're going to see the best Amir Khan. Canelo's a tough guy, he's strong, but we're going to be ready for whatever he brings to the table. That's the reason I chose this fight, because I really do believe I can win this fight. He's a great champion, he's a credit to boxing, but it's my time. And I'm gonna grab it with both hands. It's been my dream to be, to host a big fight like this in Vegas, and I'm not gonna let it go. I want to thank the MGM Group, Mr. Stern, and also the Nevada Commission, Mr. Bob. I want to say thank you very much for having us here. And you never know. This could be the last fight for me and Canelo. Yeah, that's if Donald Trump becomes president. So you never know. So you have to all tune in come Saturday. You have to all tune in come Saturday in the UK Box Nation and in the US on HBO. Peter Nelson, big thank you to you, and also Mauricio Sullivan, WBC. I want to say a big thank you to you for always being supportive. I want to be the new champion of WBC. I want to hold your title, so I'm going to be very happy to do that on Saturday. Guys, thank you for all coming here and being part of this big event, and we'll see you all on Saturday night. Thank you.
Now to introduce to you Team Canelo, and who will be doing the translation is Robert Diaz, our head matchmaker at Golden Boy Promotions. First up, he is the manager and trainer for Canelo Alvarez, who's been with him till he started, since he was a young kid at the tender age of 13, 14, 15 years old. He is a good friend of ours at Golden Boy Promotions, and he is one heck of a strategist and trainer. So let me call up to the podium para decir unas pocas palabras, José Chepo Reynoso.
Muy buenas tardes, gracias por su asistencia a todos y cada uno de ustedes.
Good afternoon to everyone, and thank you to each and every one of you for being here.
Esta preparación fue muy especial, estuvo rodeada de muchas cosas que pasaron, muy importantes, muy interesantes. Fueron 10 semanas en las cuales contamos con excelentes sparring.
This camp was very intense, very well done, very tough, and very with tremendous sparring that helped us for this fight.
Que obligaron a Saúl a dar todo su esfuerzo porque excelentes y tremendos, pero eso hizo que Saúl saliera adelante y se preparara como nunca. Otra de las cosas muy importantes fue que nació la hija de mi hijo Eddie, mi nieta, y eso fue algo también bastante que motivó, una motivación extra en el equipo.
And these sparring partners brought out the best of Saul. They made him work really hard. And you'll see that Saturday night. But another thing was the birth of my granddaughter, Eddie's daughter, and that gave us that extra motivation to even work harder.
El gran ambiente, la motivación y todo lo que hubo en el campamento, eso hace albergar, eso hace confiar que el próximo sábado 7 de mayo vamos a gritar ¡Viva México! ¡Viva el Canelo! Con un gran triunfo del Canelo. Muchas gracias.
And the great ambience that we had, the joy that the camp and the hard work that was done, only gives us the confidence that on Saturday, May 7th, we will be yelling and screaming, Viva Mexico and Viva Canelo. Thank you very much.
I just received confirmation that Donald Trump will be here on Saturday night. You know, to witness a wonderful event with one of the most popular fighters in the world today, hailing from Mexico, and one of the most popular fighters in boxing, who is Muslim, and so we want to show the world what a wonderful contribution these two fighters can make to the beautiful U.S. of A. So I have Donald Trump's seats. You know, he will not be sitting ringside, but you know, he will see the fight. It is now my pleasure, un placer de presentarles el entrenador. He has been doing a tremendous job with Canelo on his development, on the growth of not only the speed and the power, and is also contributing with the strategy. Let me call up to the podium. He was a nominee for Trainer of the Year. That is Eddie Reynoso.
Buenas tardes a todos y gracias aquí por su asistencia.
Good afternoon to everybody and thank you for all being here.
Pues ya todo el trabajo está hecho, hicimos una gran preparación, sabemos que Amir es un gran peleador.
The hard work's been done, the preparation was great. We're here, we know what we have in front, we know that Amir Khan is a great fighter.
Entonces nosotros trabajamos bastante fuerte y solo esperamos que el sábado le levanten la mano a Saúl.
And I can tell you that we worked very hard and all we're waiting for is that Saturday night they lift and raise his hand in victory of Canelo.
Y muchas gracias otra vez.
And thank you once again.
At the tender age of 25, Mexico Canelo Alvarez is already the biggest star in boxing today. Over the 10-year career that incredibly started at the age of 15, Canelo has put up a record of 46-1 with 32 knockouts. He is the current WBC and Ring Magazine world champion, and he wants to be the best and he wants to fight the best. And what fighter faces the fighters that he's been up against at the age of 25? A fighter who never shies away from any challenge. When you take a look at his resume, he wants to fight everybody and anybody. Yes, he only is getting better. Yes, he's willing to continue to grow and to learn. to become the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. And yes, he does understand that this challenge is a difficult one. So, with a record that is incredible at this age, 46-1 and 32 knockouts, les quiero presentar de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, el gran campeón, Saúl El Canelo Alvarez.
Bueno, ya no hay mucho que decir, simplemente quiero agradecerles a todos por el apoyo que le dieron a esta pelea, agradecerle el estar apoyando toda esta cartelera.
Well, there's not too much more to say. The fight's near. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the support and all the promotion you've done for this fight.
Me siento muy contento, es una gran preparación. Sé que Amir Khan es un gran peleador, es un peleador elusivo, rápido, que complica las peleas, pero creo que tengo la experiencia para poder descifrarlo y hacer una gran pelea.
I'm very happy with the work that I've done. I know what Amir Khan brings. He's a very fast, very elusive, very tricky fighter. But I'm confident in the work that's been done to be able to go in there and break this down.
Pues ansioso de que sea 7 de mayo, orgulloso de representar a mi país en estas fechas tan importantes, inaugurar una arena como T-Mobile, para mí es un orgullo, estoy muy agradecido con Richard, Sturm, HBO, Tecate, gracias por todo el apoyo, los espero el 7 de mayo y vamos a gritar Viva México juntos.
And again, I'm very honored. I'm honored to be opening T-Mobile. Mr. Sturm, thank you so much. Peter, thank you very much. And I'm just anxious. I'm anxious for Saturday so that we can all yell from the top of our lungs, Viva Mexico. See you all Saturday. Thank you.